This is DJ Elbow here. I'm with Allan Kingdom.
What's good, bro? What's good? What's poppin'?
From Minnesota.
Yep.
Dude, tell me what that's like, because you don't hear of very many rappers from Minnesota.
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple of us now, but it's very peaceful. Obviously, every place has its parts, but I don't know. The vibe is really like just chill and wavy.
Is the Standard, are you guys all from Minnesota?
Yeah, we're all from Minnesota.
Is that how you pronounce that? The Standard? Because of the 4, I'm not sure.
We had to change it because something else was named the Standard. I think another band or something. So we had to like put a 4. It's a 4 of us.
Oh, okay. Word.
Yeah.
And how did you guys link up? How did that start?
Just like through the studio. I known Bobby for a while, and I think Bobby knew Spooky before I met Spooky, and then we all just linked up at the same. We all started coming up around the same time, so we all just linked up at the same time.
Were you from the same city in Minnesota?
Yeah, me, Spooky, and Bobby are from St. Paul. Simon is from right outside of St. Paul.
Okay, and what was the link up? Was there like a certain mutual friend?
Yeah, well, Bobby was the main friend that linked everybody. I think he already knew Simon. He had known Spooky, and he knew me. And I had seen Bobby for years, like around the city and shit, like at parties, and like I already knew who he was. And then I hit him up like, "Yo, we should do something with the Spooky dude." And he's like, "Oh, he's coming by the studio like Tuesday or whatever. Come through." So I went there, and Simon was there, and then we made the first Standard song the first time we met up.
What song was that?
Doors.
Okay, nice. Damn. So St. Paul, that's attached. What's the other city there?
Minneapolis.
Yeah. Okay. What is there a difference?
Minneapolis is like more like busy, like more clubs and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And St. Paul's like really like residential, like you know what I'm saying? It's pretty chill. Like St. Paul's more like of the chill place, but they just built like a train line, so now like St. Paul's getting a little busier. You can like see it changing now, but Minneapolis is like a lot of shit going on, and St. Paul's is like where I go to chill.
So you grew up in the city, like there?
I grew up
in St. Paul.
I grew up in St. Paul and in the suburbs.
Okay.
I grew up in St. Paul, and I grew up in Woodbury too, suburbs of St. Paul. So
okay, so how does that feel you're out? I mean, do you still live there?
oh yeah, I still stay there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you on tour right now?
No, I just did this show. Is in the studio with a couple people, and then I'll go back and then probably do a tour later this year or something.
Damn. So you've grown out of Minnesota. Obviously, that's still your home, but like, how is it? How is this rap life basically?
It's like it's addicting. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you need a balance. Like, cause it's like I like being on the road, but I also like being at home too. Mm-hmm. So like when I get too much of one thing, I could just do the other thing.
Yeah. All right. You're formerly known as AKA Peanut Butter Prince. How did that?
Yeah, well, I don't know. People, that shit's still sticking. Like people like.
It's a great name.
And so it's like I just go with it. But I came up with it when I was writing Evergreens and recording it, and like I just feel like it just fit me. You know what I'm saying? Like peanut butter, and just I don't know. Everybody likes peanut butter.
Crunchy or creamy?
Creamy, definitely.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm a crunchy guy.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. My mood changes. I don't know. It depends.
So like in Minnesota, did you take the same like route as like somebody like Slug?
Well, when my generation, the internet is more prevalent. So
yes, that's true.
It's more like I feel like I got popping in other places first, and then people in Minnesota realized that like other people like my music, and then it like grew and shit. But I think it was a different route just in terms of how I did it, but in terms of like in some ways no, because Slug, like, he grinded and like his fan base grew and grew, and I feel like that's how it is with me too. Like I feel like it's not like an overnight thing. Like I feel like it's growing like day by day. So I feel like in that regard, it's like how it's like a grassroots movement. Yeah, I feel like it's like the same way.
Was there a city, like a certain city, that you remember like noticing a bunch of fans?
Definitely home first, to be honest, because I started like renting venues.
And that's Woodbury, or that's St. Paul.
St. Paul. So like Woodbury, I would just like pretty much sleep in, because my mom wanted to like get out of the city. So like I would just like sleep in Woodbury, but I would just be back in St. Paul every day in Minneapolis. But like I would rent out venues and shit like in Minneapolis and St. Paul, and then just like put posters around and go to art schools and like just be like, yo, check me out. And then like I developed my fan base like that, just like young kid, like creative kids and stuff, and just like it grew and grew, and the internet obviously helped. And like
I'm sure that helps a lot. So how old are you right now?
I'm 22 now.
Okay. Did you go to school at all? Like college after?
I went to community college.
I have a promo pack. What's that?
Dope.
Well, is it just a T-shirt?
Yeah, I think it's a T-shirt, and then they put like socks or something in them.
Okay.
Medium or large, it depends. It depends on like how the cut of the shirt.
It's the fit. It's all about the fit.
Yeah, cool. Thank you.
What do we got in the goodie bag right now? I didn't even realize there was a day and night. We got a
Day and Night Crooks and Castles.
Okay. Shouts out Crooks and Castles.
Oh, it is. Yeah,
Oh,
Crooks
nice.
and Castles. Maybe I should have got a large. Should have maybe did that.
Free clothes on the regular. This is just rap shit.
Yeah. It's
What-
cool when it's like brands that you wear all the time.
But Crooks and Castles, not so much.
I don't have a lot of Crooks and Castles stuff. Like, I don't know. Like, there's this brand. There's this brand in Amsterdam that like I seen, and then I went there, and they really fucked with me. Called Pata.
No
You
shit.
heard of it?
Mm.
Oh, they're dope. They're super dope. It's like a black-owned Amsterdam brand, but I fuck with them.
Pata.
Yeah, Pata.
All right, word. What point when you were performing today did you realize your fly was down?
I like halfway. through the set,
did somebody like do something, or
my
did you just?
manager was at the side. He was like, "Yo, your fly's open." I was like, well, that happens. It's happened to me.
It happens.
It's like something. It's like happened to me before. I feel like I should just like make it my thing. Like just come out with my fly open.
I thought it was intentional. I was like, damn, this is.
You know Michael Christmas? He's
Yeah,
from
I
Austin.
saw him out there.
He was like, "Yo, did you do that on purpose?" I was like, "No, like I didn't do it on purpose."
That was about to be my first question, but word. So like, obviously, a big part of your expansion, in the rap game was the Kanye feature.
Yeah.
Was that Jonathan that linked you up? You said that your manager told you like, "Yo, we're about to get in the studio with Kanye." Like how?
At the time, it was a producer I worked with. My,
okay.
My former manager, Plain Pat. Now Kazlo manages
Yeah.
me, but at the time he was managing me, and I was like working with him a lot on production, and he was in the studio with Kanye and Bon Iver too, who's
Yeah.
from Wisconsin, and like.
Oh, I didn't realize he was from Wisconsin.
Yeah. So he's been coming out to my shows like for years. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, and it was he was with him, and I'm cool with both of them. So they're just like, oh, blah blah blah. Allan's gonna come through.
Was that in LA? Did you fly to LA or was?
It was in the Midwest. I don't know if I can say where.
Oh, okay.
But, yeah.
But Kanye was there as well.
Yeah.
Hey, damn.
Yeah.
And what's that like with a dude like of his caliber, like in the studio?
It was chill. It was like he just like works with a lot of people. You know what I mean? So like I feel like when I was working with him, he was like in a very collaborative mood and shit.
Mhm.
So it was cool. It didn't really take that long to do.
Did he already know what he wanted, like just some vocals?
I think so. Like I was just playing in my stuff, and I don't know. He just let me play the whole folder. He was like, "Damn, this is dope." Blah blah blah. And then I just played with my stuff, and then he wanted me on the song.
Hopped in.
Yeah.
And then how long after that was what was it, the Brit Awards?
Yeah, the Brit Awards. That was like months later. So when I left the studio, I didn't even know if like I would be on the song still.
Mm-hmm.
And then like months later, 2 days before the Brit Awards, I get a call like Kanye wants you in London in 2 days, and for the Brit Awards to do the song that you recorded with blah blah blah. So yeah, it was like really quick, and I hadn't even heard it yet.
The song.
Yeah, I hadn't heard it yet. Yeah.
And did you have to cancel any plans? Like, oh shit, I'm going to London.
I didn't really have plans besides being in the studio, so it was just
okay.
like cool. Like just more music shit. Yeah.
Damn. And you were on stage. Who were all the people? Was it a bunch of like grime artists? I know it was like
all grime
Skepta.
artists, yeah.
Skepta was there.
Yeah, Skepta. Stormzy was there. I think JME was on stage. I think. How am I blanking out on his name right now? I know what he looks like, but I forgot his name. But there was like a lot of like it was like the whole grime community was on stage.
And then Kanye say like, all right, you got to wear all black, or did they already have
It was all black. He wanted to wear all black.
Did you get to hold the flamethrower at all?
Yeah, it was heavy. It was so heavy. It was like heavy as fuck.
That's tight.
It was so heavy. Yeah.
You were on Flume's newest album that dropped pretty recently, I think.
Yeah. Yep.
Are you gonna come out today?
I don't know. Like I think he already has his like set. How like you know what I mean? It's very planned and shit, and it's like super big and like intricate. So I don't think he brings like artists out onto his set. I would do it if he wanted it included, but I don't think he wants it on there. So
Have you talked to him at all?
yeah, after we dropped, or no, I was at his album release in London actually. I was out in London working on some stuff, and his album release was just like a Facebook live stream, and like it was very chill. There was only like 15, 16 people. And we just chilled and like talked about the music, and yeah, he's a cool guy.
Nice. And where are you headed after this? Back home?
Yeah, after this, I'm headed to New York actually. Finish up like a whole bunch of new music I'm working on, and then yeah.
Word. And right now you have Evergreen?
Yeah, that was like one of my first standout tracks. Like when I was like coming up, like Evergreens was like the first thing that I was like, oh, okay, people fuck with this, like
okay.
Minnesota anthem, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, yeah. So I'm just working on new stuff. I dropped Northern Lights earlier this year.
Okay.
Toured on that with Denzel Curry, did the European tour, and now I'm just doing like random shows like this.
Okay. Are you planning a tour after you drop your new stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, word. Well, maybe I'll catch you then.
Yeah.
Allan, thank you so much. Nice to meet you, bro.